In Japanese, it's pretty simple to say something like a tasty cake. But what if you want to talk about the specific cake that your mother made? That's where the language gets incredibly descriptive and honestly a lot more powerful. It's this amazing trick that lets you pack an entire story into the space of a single adjective. And getting this down, it's the key to sounding way more natural. So let's break down how it all works.
So yeah, this is the big question, right? How do you make that jump from just a single word to a whole narrative? We're going to learn how to embed a complete action, who did what, directly onto a noun. It's really the difference between pointing at just any old object and pointing at the exact one you mean. Trust me, it's a total game changer.
I mean, just look at the difference here. It's night and day. On the left, you've got kiki, a cake, fine. It could be any cake in the world. But on the right, haha ga tsukutta keiki. Well, suddenly it's got a history, right? It has a backstory. It's not just any cake, it's the cake that my mother made. That little clause right before it just transforms everything. And that's exactly what we're aiming for.
All right, so how do we actually build this? Well, the really great news is that it isn't some huge list of complicated rules you have to memorize. It all boils down to one simple, kinda elegant blueprint that you can use for pretty much anything.
And here it is. This is the magic formula. You just take an entire sentence, make sure the verb is in its plain form, the dictionary form, and you just stick it right in front of the noun you want to describe. That's it. The whole sentence now behaves just like a single adjective. It becomes this sentence adjective attached right onto the noun it's describing.
Okay, so this blueprint works in two main ways. The first pattern we're going to look at is when the noun we're describing is the one that's actually doing the action in our little descriptive sentence. It's the subject of that modifying part. Okay, let's build one out. Our noun is the movie, eiga, and the action we want to attach to it is that it starts at 7 o'clock, or 7時に始まる. So think about it. What starts at 7? The movie does. The noun is doing the action, so we just combine them and we get 7時に始まる映画, the movie that starts at 7. Simple as that.
Now let's see how that entire chunk, the movie that starts at 7, works as a single unit inside a bigger sentence. The whole thing is 7時に始まる映画は長いです. Just listen to how that first part all holds together as one idea before we even get to the main point of the sentence.
See how that works? The entire phrase, the movie that starts at 7, becomes the single topic of our sentence. And what about that topic? Well, nagai desu, it's long. That whole descriptive clause gets treated like one solid unit, just one big souped-up noun. All right.